Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. If you thought the Xenomorph was the pinnacle of sci-fi horror, Alien Earth just proved you wrong. Forget acid blood and chest bursters. This time, terror comes through your eye. Meet the Trypanohyncha Ocellus, or T. Ocellus for short. It's a parasitic alien life form that doesn't just kill you. It moves in, redecorates, and drives your body like it's stolen. And yes, it does it all by eating your eyeball. From its nightmare biology to its role in Alien Earth, let's dive deep into what makes the Ocellus the creepiest new creature in the Alien franchise, and why even the Xenomorph might be taking notes. What exactly is the Ocellus? In the most basic sense, T. Ocellus is an alien parasite, but that's like calling a xenomorph a bug. The Ocellus is a living, pulsating eyeball with tentacles. Think jellyfish meets octopus meets your worst body horror nightmare. It's about the size of a human fist, but don't let that fool you. Its 8 tentacles are armed with serrated blade-like tips that can punch into soft tissue and anchor themselves in place. Once it gets close enough, it aims for one target, your face. More specifically, your eye socket. The second it latches on, it ejects your real eye, replaces it with its own grotesque orb, and threads its tentacles deep into your neural pathways. From there, it hijacks your nervous system, essentially driving you like a marionette.
The horror factor. Why it's worse than a xenomorph. Let's break this down. The xenomorph wants one of 2 things from you: to kill you outright or to use you as a host for its young. Both are horrifying, but at least you're dead or unconscious for most of it. The Ocellus? It keeps you alive. It keeps you in there, fully conscious, while stripping away your control. You can see what's happening. You can hear yourself speak in a voice that isn't quite your own. You're still there, trapped, as it puppeteers your body for its own purposes.
That's an entirely different flavor of nightmare. Its Invasion of the Body Snatchers meets The Thing with a heavy dose of Cronenberg-level body horror. Its debut in Alien Earth, we first encounter T. Ocellus,
the Weyland-Yutani exploratory vessel,
aboard the USS Maginot in the year 2120. The Maginot had been on a staggering 65-year mission collecting alien specimens for research and, because it's Weyland-Yutani, weaponization. The Ocellus was one of 5 invasive alien life forms in containment. But when the Maginot crashes into Prodigy City in New Siam Earth, all hell breaks loose. Containment fails, doors open, and this little eyeball nightmare gets its first taste of freedom. The cat scene, a horror subversion. One of the most talked about moments in episodes 1 and 2 comes courtesy of the Ocellus and a cat. Horror has conditioned us to see cats as safe scares. They jump out, we laugh, tension resets. Not here. In Alien Earth, the cat is the scare. We watch it stagger into frame, pupils dilated, moving wrong. Then, in one of the series' best jump scares, the Ocellus bursts from its skull, launching straight for a human target. It's a brutal reminder that the Ocellus doesn't discriminate between species. Cats, sheep, humans, it's all just meat with a nervous system. How it infects a host. The way the Ocellus takes over a body is, honestly, it's like watching a horror surgery in fast forward. Step 1, latching on. There's no hesitation. It goes straight for the face. Tentacles whipping out like living ropes, wrapping around the skull so tight you can almost hear the pressure. Step 2, eye replacement. One of those serrated tentacles doesn't just poke, it burrows right into your eye socket. Your original eye? Yeah, it's gone in seconds, popped out like it was never yours to begin with. Step 3, Neural integration. This is where it gets truly invasive. Those tentacles snake their way into the optic nerve, then deeper, into the brainstem, hooking into your nervous system like it's plugging in wires. And step 4, total control. And just like that, you're not you anymore. The parasite can move your limbs, speak through your mouth, even use your muscle memory against you. The creepiest part? Once it's settled in, it fuses its 8 spider-like eyes into one big central eye that sits where yours used to be. At a glance, you almost look human, but not quite. There's something just off, and that's exactly the point. Intelligence and behavior. This isn't a mindless facehugger. The Ocellus shows problem-solving skills on par with small primates. It stalks prey. It tests barriers. It's capable of lying in wait, literally hiding inside a living host until the perfect moment to strike. Scientists in alien Earth logs note that it prefers stealth to brute force, using hosts to infiltrate secure areas or lure in new victims.
Weaknesses and limitations. Interestingly, when the Ocellus attacks Nibs, one of the human synthetic hybrids in the show, it struggles. The hybrid's enhanced strength lets them rip it free before it can fully integrate. This raises a fascinating question. Can it actually control a synthetic body? Or does it need an organic nervous system to function? The show doesn't answer that yet, but it's a safe bet this will come back later in the season. Origins in the lore. According to Alien Earth's expanded lore, the Ocellus was discovered in deep space and brought aboard the Maginot for bioweapon research. There are hints, though never confirmed, that its genetics were tampered with, possibly combining deep-sea jellyfish DNA with alien neural spore tech from the engineers. Why? Weyland-Yutani wanted a living weapon that could infiltrate enemy strongholds and control them from the inside. Imagine sending a platoon of infected soldiers into a battle. No ammo, no supplies, just pure alien-driven chaos. Comparisons to real-life parasites. Believe it or not, the Ocellus has roots in real biology. The name Trypanohyncha is inspired by Trypanohyncha, a real order of parasitic flatworms found in marine environments. These creatures latch onto the organs of fish with hook-covered tentacles. The Ocellus takes this idea and cranks it up to 11, replacing fish organs with human eyes and swapping mild discomfort for full-blown existential terror. Why it's so disturbing. It's not just the gore. It's not just the body horror. The Ocellus hits on several primal fears at once. Loss of autonomy, being trapped inside your own body, unable to act, facial violation. The eye is one of our most vulnerable, protected body parts. Parasitic infiltration, the idea of something living inside you and using you. By combining all three, the Ocellus instantly cements itself as one of the most unsettling creatures in the Alien franchise. Fan reactions and cultural impact. Fans have already nicknamed it the Eyeball Alien and Tentacle Zombie Maker. On social media, it's being compared to the Thing's head spider and the brain bug from Starship Troopers. What sets it apart is its plausibility. We've seen plenty of exaggerated alien monsters, but the Ocellus feels like something that could actually evolve in a hostile ecosystem or be cooked up in a corporate lab. The big questions going forward. The first 2 episodes leave us with some intriguing mysteries. Can the Ocellus control synthetics, or is it limited to organic hosts? Was it really found in the wild, or was it engineered from the start? Could an infected host be cured if the parasite is removed quickly? Is Weyland-Yutani still trying to capture one alive, even after the crash? Given the franchise's history, at least one of these will lead to a horrific twist before the season's end. The Xenomorph has always represented the fear of being hunted and consumed. The Ocellus represents something more personal, the fear of losing yourself. In a way, it's the perfect evolution of the Alien franchise's core theme, humans being reduced to tools for alien survival. Imagine a host infected by both a xenomorph embryo and an Ocellus parasite. Our nerdy thoughts. The Trypanohyncha Ocellus might not have acid blood, a mouth inside a mouth, or a tail blade, but it doesn't need them. Its weapon is control of your body, your mind, and your fate. And in the world of Alien, that's a far more insidious kind of death, and that's the Trypanohyncha Ocellus, a facehugger's creepier, more surgical cousin that doesn't just kill you, it wears you. In a universe already crawling with xenomorphs, this thing proves there's always a new way to lose your humanity. Sleep tight, and maybe keep an eye on your cat.
What the heck, I'll laugh anyway.